Alright. Hi, so what's up? It's Hyper.combo.comics and we're about to wrap up the London Comic Con celebrating 40 years of Tmnt history. And we actually have a very special guest who's doing something pretty unique in honor of Tmnt lore. Why don't you introduce yourself and let us know what you're actually cooking?
Fantastic. Well, we're actually at a small little booth in the corner here. My name's Isaac Fisher. I'm one of 3 producers on the original Turtle Power, the definitive history of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles documentary that came out back in 2014 from Paramount. So we actually never stopped shooting that documentary. That documentary took us 5 years to produce, and it came out in 2014, as I said. And since then, we've actually kept shooting. So we had a whole other documentary in the can, and it wasn't something that we could really fit into like a 90 minutes. So the industry didn't know what to do with it. So we said, you know what? Let's bring it to the fans. Let's sell it direct through Kickstarter. And we actually decided, you know what? We're going to release all of our bonus features, all of the stuff we collected for 15 years working with the brand, and we're going to put that in a big Blu-ray set along with a big coffee table book and action figures that are pretty cool, where we're making action figures of Kevin and Peter, the original creators of the Turtles, and even some of the concept figures, like back when Playmates was going to do the bad guys as all humans instead of Bebop and Rocksteady, which is what we got. We decided, you know what, let's do those toys as well. And we brought the original sculptor of the Turtles, Steve Varner, out of retirement, who sculpted this original prototype right there. We brought him out of retirement to make the toys for us, or with us, both Kevin and Peter and all of the other bad guys we're going to do. So the Kickstarter launched yesterday, the first day of the con here, with Kevin up on the stage, and it's going amazing. And we just really need to spread the word, because without you, the backers, this doesn't happen. We want to make this as cool as we possibly can. The more we are able to raise with Kickstarter, the bigger the book gets, the more extensive the bonus features get, the tighter the film gets. Because yes, we've collected and built this for 15 years, but it takes an enormous amount of work and effort as filmmakers to put this all together. So without you, this doesn't happen. So thanks to all those people who have backed, and spread the word.
Yeah. And as you mentioned, guys, the first documentary is available on Blu-ray and it is available for consumption.
It's on Paramount Plus. It's on
Exactly.
Paramount Plus. I think it's on iTunes. I don't know if the print's out there, because it was released by Paramount, so the first documentary is hard to find. It's actually, the picture of it's up there. That's the first one. So like I say, it's hard to find a physical copy of it, but this one, the second documentary, it's going to be over 4 hours long, and we're going to have just a ton of bonus features in there. So.
Yeah, and there was something unique about the action figures. You mentioned that. Actually, I'll let you mention it about the Eastman and Laird. What's going to be unique about these in terms of articulation?
These are just actually prototypes that were printed the other day.
Yeah.
So the prototypes are actually not exactly how they'll look. They'll be a little chunkier. They'll have articulation like like the old action figures. They'll also be painted, so they won't be gray. But you can actually order them gray as well. These figures up here are actually the original prototypes. The cool thing about them is that the prototype on the right there is the first turtle ever made. It's sculpted by a guy named Steve Varner. Steve Varner has been sculpting turtles this whole time, from the very beginning. He was the first one. So we brought him out of retirement to actually do the sculpts for us, for Kevin and Peter, and any of the other figures we're doing with the campaign. So this is actually pretty cool to have Steve do this.
Yeah, and you were actually part of the Q&A with Kevin Eastman, and he wholeheartedly endorsed you, both of you guys, in your project. And I think, I'm going to paraphrase, he actually said that this was probably like the best or definitive documentary, right, in Tmnt?
Yeah, he's always been very supportive of us when it comes to the very first doc and everything, because like I say, we started working with him 15 years ago, but all of the people within the Turtle, inside the Turtle world have been so gracious with their time and so amazing with us, and we really appreciate the support that Kevin has given us over the years. And so yes, it was awesome to announce this Kickstarter going live with Kevin on stage yesterday.
Awesome. And honestly, listen, as a Turtle fan and as many of the Turtle fans that are in attendance, I'm sure this is going to be a documentary that, there will be some info that probably some people already know, and then there's info that it's going to probably blow people's minds.
This is the kind of thing where there's stuff you won't even believe.
Exactly.
Hey Todd, don't run away.
So yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of like what we kind of look for, like those little nuggets of information where, in the 40 years, I'm sure there's a lot of things that people are just going to unravel.
So to find us on social media, on Turtle Power Volume 2 on Facebook. If you look us up on Kickstarter, it should be under all of our different banners, Tmnt and all that stuff. There's links, I'm sure. Maybe you can put links in there.
Of course.
And they're awesome. QR code there. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah, so guys, when this video does get posted, we will be posting the link to the Kickstarter, so you guys can take a look and be backers and definitely support the cause. Honestly, thank you for your time and hope you enjoy, the few hours left of this London Comic Con.
Packing up and going home, I guess.
Awesome. Safe journey.